Last week here on Thursday Night Thunder, the final round came down to sudden impact taking on Bad Company in what was a Ford Chevrolet shootout. The Chevrolet captured the big-time win over the Ford and sudden impact. Brent Lewis looking to hang on to that checkered flag here tonight in week 3 of the May season.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. It's my life in the box in front of me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a special edition of Friday Night Thunder right here on the MTA YouTube channel. 16 of the best Diecast Monster Trucks ready to throw it down here tonight. Brent Lewis, Bad Company, the Chevrolet camp, looking to hang on to that championship flag here tonight. Hopefully they can do so and outlast 15 other top-notch trucks. MAYHEM, Bigfoot, Digger, Tropical Thunder, Patriot, and more are all here ready to throw it down here tonight. In week 3 of the May season, the overall points chase is still underway. The points winner is going to move on into the June season of Thunder. They're all looking to make their claim here tonight and get as many points as possible. Now as we look at how round 1's going to shake down here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, up first, Medusa is going to take on MAXD. BKT is going to take on the T-MAXX. Tropical Thunder takes on the Patriot, and Carolina Crusher will take on Crustacean. On the other side of the bracket, with first crack at the champion, Hot Wheels will take on Bad Company. Now up first at the line, out of Paxton, Illinois, we've got the return of Peanut, who's trying to turn around his May season. Maximum Destruction ready now to take on Raylan Mullins out of Orlando, Florida. The Medusa Ford has been looking strong all season long. She's trying to stay on top of the game here tonight and eliminate MAXD here tonight early in round 1 competition. Both trucks are now staged, ready to go. Who will advance on into round 2? Medusa will take on MAXD as we go green. Off the line now, MAXD with an early hole shot. Medusa's coming back on him now, and Raylan Mullins pulls out the big-time win over Maximum Destruction here tonight. Medusa will advance on into round 2 as MAXD gets wrapped up and on the trailer early tonight. Medusa again moving on. Next up here tonight in round 1, Nathaniel Wiggins returns to Traxxas. T-MAXX now ready to go to take on former MTA 2-time Thunder champion Chris Baluk, returning in BKT. He's trying to turn his May season around as well. Still in the lower half of the points chase. He has now got a daunting task taking on the Traxxas T-MAXX. Nathaniel Wiggins knows how to make a quick time pass out here. Both trucks are staged now at the line. Who advances on into round 2? We're looking for green now, and down the straight stretch to go BKT with a hole shot. T-MAXX coming back on him, and I do believe Nathaniel Wiggins, Traxxas T-MAXX, get the round 1 victory over Chris Baluk and PKT, who led the race early, but T-MAXX closed in the gap. Next up here tonight in round 1 competition is the return of Starvin' Corey Marvin, the Patriot, which made its debut at the beginning of the March season of Smashdown. He is now ready to take on Chad Legit, Too Legit, the Tropical Thunder machine, now ready to go on the inside lane. Chad Legit, a former 2-time Thunder champion. He knows what it takes to get the job done. Corey Marvin still looking for his first Thursday Night Thunder win. Can he do it here tonight and knock off Tropical Thunder? There's the green light now down the straight stretch. Hard start for Tropical Thunder. The Patriot making a big clean pass. Chad Legit tried to come back on him there in their shutdown area. Didn't have enough, as we will go back to the photo finish. He tried to close in the gap, but Starvin' Corey Marvin and the Patriot did get the round 1 victory. As we take another look at it right there by about half a truck, the Patriot, your round 1 winner over Tropical Thunder. Next up tonight in round 1 is the return of the Monster Lobster, former 3-time Thursday Night Thunder champion Keith Cromwell and Crustacean. He is now set to take on Chase Locke, a former 1-time Smashdown champion, the Chevrolet camp out of Wadesboro, North Carolina. Carolina Crusher ready to go over there in that far lane. Both trucks are now staged. Who will advance on into round 2? Carolina Crusher, Crustacean at the line. We're looking for green now, and down the straight stretch they go. Carolina Crusher with an early lead problem from Crustacean, trying to come back in trouble. What a save by Keith Cromwell and Crustacean in the shutdown area, ladies and gentlemen. A dandy piece of driving as Carolina Crusher does get the victory. Look at the start for Crustacean off the line. He's all out of shape, trying to gather that truck back up. Carolina Crusher making a beeline to that finish line, folks. Watch Crustacean on the inside lane, gets kicked out, gets up here on 2 wheels, brings it back around. An incredible job by Keith Cromwell nonetheless. Chase like Carolina Crusher, your winner here tonight. Next up in round one is the return of downtown Mitch Brown, the Bigfoot camp coming to the line. He is now ready to take on Rich Wagner, the Gravedigger, now staged over here in the inside lane. Ford Chevrolet shootout, a rivalry for the ages, over 40 years old. Bigfoot taking on the Gravedigger. Two MTA veterans are staged at the line. This one is flat out for bragging rights, ladies and gentlemen. Who gets the round one win? Bigfoot, Gravedigger. Green light goes down and off the line they go. There's Jet even down to the first, jump up and over the cars and what a race. No trucks rolling it over. What a piece of driving as Rich Wagner tried to gather it up. Same as Mitch Brown. An incredible race. I'm not even sure who got the win. Going back down after the replay, Gravedigger did pull a hole shot, but here comes Bigfoot on the far lane, catching up with the Digger. Watch as they go up and over no man's land. Mitch Brown noses over hard, tries to gather it up right there. Gravedigger all kinds of trouble, turning the truck over, and what an incredible race nonetheless. We knew that both these drivers were going to give it all they had out here tonight, and who would have thought both trucks would end up turning over. Bigfoot landed on its wheels, and there you see the remains of Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger. They got the win here tonight in round one. Hopefully they're able to come back, but now moving right along with round one is the return of this new kid on the block, Jeremy Hiles and Escalade, a top threat out here on Thunder. He will now take on Sawyer Ramsdale, the sudden impact Ford out of Frackville, Pennsylvania. This kid's making a name for himself too. So two new cats out here find themselves in round one against one another. Escalade, a newer truck of the two. Sudden impact built in 2020. Both truck stage, green light goes down. Off the line, they're pretty much dead even down to the first jump. It's a close race, but Escalade will pull it out. And Sawyer Ramsdale in sudden impact rolls the truck over. Got a little crossed up at the line, tanks the wall right there, and had nowhere to go but upside down. Here's a look at our photo finish, and your winner was Jeremy Hiles and Escalade by inches over sudden impact. Now the MTA track crew and officials are down there to roll sudden impact back over and assess the damage. And there you see the front clip has come off the truck. That's probably from hitting the wall and rolling the truck over. Nonetheless, Sawyer's out. He's A-OK, waving to the crowd. Him and his team got a lot of work to do to get that truck back and ready for action for the final week of the May season. Sudden impact on the trailer early tonight, not for the lack of trying. Escalade just got the better of the exchange here tonight in round one. But ladies and gentlemen, we get right along with round one competition. Up next at the line is Cam Smith, the 41 Willys, Captain's Curse, coming to the line now to take on John Kadiuk, the Bulldozer Machine, now staged here at the line. He's been making a name for himself these last few years. He hasn't captured a first Thursday Night Thunder championship. He's trying to knock out Cam Smith and Captain's Curse over there to try to get on his way to his first victory. Both truck stage now, we're looking for green. Off the line they go now. Looks like Captain's Curse with an early lead. Bulldozer coming back on him. And I do believe that John Kadiuk did have enough in the tank and beat out Captain's Curse at the finish line. A great race by both drivers. We're going to go back down now and take a look at our MTA replay here at the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, John Kadiuk's Bulldozer, by about 3/4 of a truck length over Captain's Curse here tonight. He will advance on into round two, but now it's down to the nitty-gritty. It's final round of round one. Nicholas Moore returns in Hot Wheels. The new kid on the block has taken Hot Wheels by storm. He's already gotten a first Thunder championship. Same with this other new kid on the inside lane, Brent Lewis, the Bad Company Chevrolet, your current and defending Thursday Night Thunder champion. He's looking to hang on to that flag here tonight. He knows Hot Wheels ain't going to cut him any slack. Both truck stage, flag on the line. We're looking for green. Down the straight stretch they go. Now they're pretty much even to the first jump. Up and over no man's land. And Bad Company got into a little bit of trouble. Not sure if he was able to pull out the victory over Nicholas Moore and Hot Wheels at the finish line. It was close all the way down to the line, ladies and gentlemen. As we go back and look at our photo finish recap, let's take a look at your finish line winner. It's going to be Brent Lewis at Bad Company by a tire length over the Hot Wheels machine. And ladies and gentlemen, now that we know Bad Company still hangs on to that checker flag as we get ready for round two action, a lot more great racing still to come right here on this special Friday night edition of Thursday Night Thunder. We're getting ready to get round two started right here on Thunder after the break. What's going on, MTA fans? If you're looking to get in on the action right here on the MTA YouTube channel, look no further. I'm about to tell you guys just how you can sign up to get in one of these races. head over to the link in our description, and that's going to take you right over to our Facebook page where we hold registration for all of the MTA events. And hey, while you're there, crush that subscribe button. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so you stay up to date with everything that MTA is doing. From new custom truck builds to special events and giveaways, you don't want to miss any of the great action MTA has to offer. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll catch you guys down the road. Welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder, ladies and gentlemen. As we get round 2 situated, going down, Medusa is going to take on T-MAXX. The Patriot will take on Carolina Crusher. Gravedigger takes on an Escalade, and Bulldozer will take on Bad Company. And if these races are as any good as round 1 was, we're going to have a lot more photo finishes still to come. But up first here tonight in round 2 competition, it's the return of Nathaniel Wiggins. The Traxxas T-MAXX has that truck set on kill here tonight. So does Raylan Mullins, the Medusa Ford out of Orlando, Florida. She's trying to get her first Thursday Night Thunder championship here tonight. She already went over to Smashdown, made a name for herself, got a victory. She's trying to do the same here tonight on Thunder. It's a Ford Oval shootout to kick down round 2 competition. Who's going to take it on the semifinals? T-MAXX, Medusa. Green light goes down, and off the line, T-MAXX with a hole shot. Medusa coming back on him now, and Raylan Mullins pulled it out at the line. We saw it from up here in the booth. T-MAXX shot towards that jersey wall in the pit area. Raylan Mullins stayed on the straight arrow path. She did get the win. Here's a look at our photo finish, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Raylan Mullins and Medusa, and not by much, but she did pull out the win over Traxxas T-MAXX. Next up here tonight in round 2, it's the return of Chase Lock. Again, the Chevrolet out of Wadesboro, North Carolina. Carolina Crusher coming to the line to now take on starving Corey Marvin, who is on a path to try to claim his first Thursday Night Thunder championship. So is Chase Lack in that Carolina Crusher Chevrolet. One of these drivers will advance on into semifinals to meet Medusa. Who is it going to be? Both trucks are staged. We're looking for green, ladies and gentlemen. They want it bad. Down the straight stretch they go now. Crusher with a hole shot. The Patriot coming back out the mirror. Corey Marvin in trouble. Turning the truck over. What a ride for starving Corey Marvin. He knew he was behind coming down the straight stretch, and that man absolutely pulled the trigger, flying high over no man's land to the finish line. Let's go back down now and check out our MTA replay. Right there off the start, Chase Lack, Carolina Crusher with a hole shot. Corey Marvin knows he's in trouble. He's trying to make up the ground here. Watch him hit the horsepower up and over the jump. Some big time air. Does a nice little pop wheelie over the last set of cars, dragging the tailgate, turning the truck over, but Carolina Crusher, your round 2 winner here tonight over the Patriot. And next up, these two gentlemen have had a long rivalry ahead of them. Jeremy Hiles, an Escalade new kid on the block, started poking the bear. Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger ready to go. The former 16-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. He knows he's got a hard task ahead of him because Gravedigger rolled over in round 1. He's not sure if it's at 100%. Jeremy Hiles ain't going to cut him slack. The green light goes down, and Gravedigger now with an early lead. Escalade right there with him to the finish line. Escalade may have just pulled it out, and the rivalry will continue between Gravedigger and an Escalade here tonight. Wagner got crossed up in the shutdown area, almost tagged Escalade there, but nonetheless, Escalade, your winner here tonight in round 2 over the Gravedigger. And next up here tonight in round 1, John Kadiux and Bulldozer coming back to the line. He is now set to take on defending champion Brent Lewis and the Bad Company Chevrolet, who almost lost out in round 1, crossed up on that final jump. He did get the job done, still hanging on that checker flag. The veteran over here on the inside lane, John Kadiux, looking to dethrone the champion here tonight in round 2. Bad Company and Bulldozer, here's the green light down the straight stretch and go. Bad Company with an early lead, Bulldozer with him, but Bad Company in trouble. Turns it over on the shutdown area, getting into the bus stack. John Kadiux making a run for the money there. He hung with him all the way down to the finish line, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm still not sure who did get the win. As we go back down now to our MTA replay, off the line, Brent Lewis and Bad Company did pull the whole shot. John Kadiux and Bulldozer right there knocking on his back door as they go up and over the cars. Watch the far lane there, and it's going to be Bad Company by a tire length over the Bulldozer, but watch right here. He got crossed up coming across the finish line, put it on 2 wheels up into the van stack ramp, and just gently set it over. Bad Company's going to be back for semifinal action. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of great racing, we want to take you back to this past Tuesday on Smashdown in the final round. It came down to Bounty Hunter taking on the Felon. 2 MTA veterans throwing it down here in the final round of Smashdown. It was a close race all the way down to the finish line, but watch the air by Bounty Hunter, and he gets it away by about half a truck over Mike Lanford and the Felon as he rolled the truck over in the shutdown area. Cantwell captures his first Smashdown Championship, hoping to hang on to that flag just one more week. But now as we return back to Thunder, it's semifinal time. Medusa is going to take on Carolina Crusher, and then an Escalade, who knocked off the Gravedigger, gets a shot at the champion. And Brent Lewis with Bad Company here tonight in semifinals. So out of the 4, we're going to get 2 to go to the final round here tonight in week 3 of the May season. And up first is 2 people that have not gathered up the first Thunder Championship. That's Raylan Mullins and Medusa taking on Chase Lack and Carolina Crusher. Both these drivers have won a victory over on Smashdown. They're trying to get a first Thunder Championship here tonight. Medusa out of Orlando, Florida. Carolina Crusher, Waynesboro, North Carolina. Ford versus Chevrolet. One truck's going to the final round. Who's it going to be? Green light goes down and off the line they go. They're pretty much even down to the first jump. Up and over the car gets close. And Carolina Crusher, Chase Lack, gets the win here tonight over a hard-fought battle against Raylan Mullins and Medusa. So the Crusher advances on to the finals, hoping to take home a win here tonight. Medusa on the trailer. Who will Carolina Crusher meet there, however? Will it be Jeremy Hiles on his way back to another Thunder Championship, trying to get number 2 here tonight? Or is Brent Lewis and Bad Company going to hang on to that flag? Moving on to the final round showdown, we're going to find out, ladies and gentlemen, because both drivers are new to the Thursday Night Thunder scene. Both drivers have one victory to their name. One of them's trying to hang on to the flag here tonight. Here's the green light now, and down the straight stretch they go. Bad Company with an early lead. Escalade coming back on the water. Escalade in trouble, turning it over in the shutdown area. A hard bounce for Jeremy Hiles for an Escalade there, and Bad Company, Brent Lewis, was right there with him all the way down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back down and check out our MTA replay. Watch right here, Bad Company pulls the whole shot. Jeremy Hiles and Escalade making up the ground, coming down that straight stretch. Watch the air by an Escalade here, up and over no man's land to the finish line. Got a little bobbed up on the last set of cars, pulls out the win by inches over Bad Company, and went for a wild ride there in the shutdown area. The crew is down there thrashing, hoping to get him back and ready to go, because now we will crown a new Thursday Night Thunder champion, closing out week 3 of the May season. And Bad Company has nothing to be ashamed of. He was right there with him. But now it's come down to what we all couldn't see. Escalade will take on Carolina Crusher in the final round of week 3 of the May season. Jeremy Hiles, the crew, has got that truck back. Not sure if it's at 100%. He's trying to get Thursday Night Thunder Championship number 2 here tonight. On the other side of the bracket, Carolina Crusher, Chase Lack, finds himself in the final round. The Chevrolet out of Waynesboro, North Carolina. He's trying to get his first Thunder Championship. Who's going to take it all the way and get the flag here tonight? Both trucks are staged. Carolina Crusher and Escalade. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime here tonight. Crusher's got the early lead. Escalade trying to come back on him, and Escalade in trouble again. What a ride for Jeremy Hiles once again here tonight, doing about the same thing he did earlier in semifinals. Not sure who got the win. It looked like Carolina Crusher got it, but not quite sure. As we go back down and take another look here, Crusher did get the whole shot on an Escalade, but as it got further down to the first jump, up and over the cars, watch Escalade starting to come back on the Crusher. Another bad bounce for an Escalade on the inside lane, and Crusher did pick up the win over Jeremy Hiles and an Escalade. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating Chase Lack and Carolina Crusher on your first Thursday Night Thunder Championship. And now as we go ahead and take a look at the overall point standings, closing out week 3 of the May season, lower half of the bracket, Captain's Curse, Patriot, Bulldozer, and BKT holding down the lower half with just 95 and 90 points. Over here on the top half of the bracket, Medusa, Bad Company, and an Escalade, all wrapped up for a 3-way tie with 135 points, with sudden impact and Gravedigger just 10 points behind at 4th and 5th place. And tonight's winner, Chase Lack and Carolina Crusher, rounding out your top 6 with 125 points. He'll bring the checker flag into week 4 of the May season next week. Thank you guys for coming out and watching this special Friday edition of Thursday Night Thunder. We apologize for the delay. We hope you enjoyed the great racing action we brought you right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time.